Hi, and welcome to Inside Avondale. I'm your host, Sharen King, and today we're going to be featuring Brothers Are Gonna Work It Out. I'd like to welcome my guests, Moses Johnson and Darren Thigpen. Hi guys, and welcome to Inside Avondale, sponsored by Avondale Comprehensive Development Corporation. How are you this evening?
Fine, how you doing?
Doing very well.
Wonderful. Now Moses, I'm real familiar with you and the work that you do in Avondale. First of all, let me say I'm thankful for you and all that you do. Darren, is my first time meeting you, but already I feel like I know you already.
Right.
So we're going to talk about Brothers Are Gonna Work It Out. So who would like to start? Tell me about the initiative. Moses.
Okay, we look at each other.
Right.
Well, let's say those years have went by and we're back.
How many years is that?
Three.
Yeah.
3 years.
Let's-
Were you both founders? Were you both at the beginning?
We are.
Very.
Yeah.
Well,
Very
I'm,
much
I'm
at the
impressed.
beginning.
I'm
Yeah.
impressed.
What actually happened was we're in the same situation we're in now.
Yes.
Our young men and women are killing each other on the streets. Well, a call went out for those of us in the community to reach a decision on what we were going to do and how we were going to react to this. Well, while everyone was at the churches administering their thoughts and their feelings of sympathy, we few men met somewhere else.
Where did you meet?
We met at the old Avondale Community Council building.
On Reading Road.
Which used to be over on Burnett Avenue.
Okay.
Well, we met there, and what we realized is that we all love this issue. We all realized that there was something to this issue we could contribute. Thus, the creation of Brothers Gonna Work It Out.
So 3 years later,
Mhm.
here we are, walking, working to take back the streets. Darren, so from the beginning, you were committed to the cause, the reason, and we're still working on the results.
Sure. It took a while to get here. It's going to take a while to get out of the situation. At the same time, it takes efforts like this for people to really care about where they live and the people that they live around, and to just take something small as what we're doing, going out talking to people, grassroots type of thing.
Faith of a mustard seed.
Exactly. And those are the type things that ultimately will lead to a change of condition, change of mentality, change of circumstance for everybody, not just black folk.
So 3 years ago, when the call went out, how many brothers were there initially?
Ooh,
4,
four.
me, you, Ozzy,
Mitch.
Mitch.
So Darren, Ozzy,
Yeah.
Mitch, and Moses.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great start to a good beginning.
That's all you need is that 4 right there.
Right.
I take that 4 against a lot of things. Yeah.
I would too. I agree with you.
You know, with those 4, were able to actually put a great foundation together.
5 times.
5, yeah, I'm sorry.
Don't forget
Thomas.
Oh, can't forget Tom.
We put a great lineup together with Mitch, working with Cincinnati Works, gave us a great supporting base for job applications, which was something that definitely, as we walk through the community and listen to those, we're the eyes and the ears of the community.
Right.
We're the ones that are actually the first line. So I guess you could call us the Marines of the neighborhood.
You hit the ground running first, hard, and heavy.
And we have to come back with results.
And the results?
Our results tend to vary, but we've reached more people in a matter of 2 years and 3 years that we've been in existence than all the media has managed to do.
So when you go out to walk, not to cut you off, I apologize. So you meet on a regular basis, every other day, twice a week, you know.
It kind of depends. We do have personal lives, but I will say this. I live here in Avondale.
Right.
I'm born and bred right here. So every single day, I'm out here sitting at this Lincoln statue, which is an icon for us. It's where we meet at, and it's a sound of freedom echoes from that statue.
Right.
So we want to resonate that throughout the entire city. But in order to do that, we took the initial call that men have to stand up. We're leaders not only of our families, but of our communities. And in order for our communities to move forward and our young men and women to put down the guns, we have to give them something to look at. We have to give them.
I think it's wonderful, Darren, and before the show, you and I were talking about the fact that you were not born in Avondale, Zone
Right.
15, strong, as am I, but I also have my Avondale roots. And you decided, you know, while this is not my backyard, this is my cause.
Sure. Mitch Morris had invited me to come out. We want to do something different. So as Moses spoke earlier, there was another meeting right up the street. So I attended that meeting and then came to this meeting with the fellas. And there was a big difference.
Right.
That was more talk.
Spiritual
And it was emotional because it was a large group of people. So you got one thing out of that, but what I really appreciated about what we were committing to do was that it was simple, but it was very effective. And
it was action.
yeah, and that's exactly what it was. It was something to do. It was something that was an immediate action. It was an immediate response to an immediate need. And that was to hit the ground, to go out and just really engage the community.
As Moses was saying, you were able to actually meet our young brothers and sisters where they are.
Exactly. One of the great things about that is men we're supposed to be leaders of our community. We're fathers and heads of our households. Why can't we lead the young men and women in our community? So what we do is we teamed up with a-cdc, partnered up with them, and now when we walk, we are the bearers of great news.
And people look for you.
Right.
Yeah, we bring education, we bring jobs, we bring resources. We bring back hope, and that's a big word.
And results.
Yeah.
And results.
And also, I think we also brought a thinking of the right word, the right way to say it.
A sense of hope?
Well, it was a sense of, you know what, we care.
Right.
Of a group of men who are just going to come out here and do something. So
Put themselves, you know, and the front line.
right, and just commit to doing something. And we were, or have been, you know, diligent with that effort, and just
3 years
that's
later.
what we're going to do. Right.
Well, I actually am walking.
Listen, y'all hate rappers I like. Y'all hate rappers I might. Y'all hate rappers I...
Walking in the community and people are welcoming and the misconception is that you cannot walk through Avondale. But, you know, and that to me is an amazing thought because I walk through Avondale. I never think anything much more than the fact that when you're called, you have to answer the call.
Sure.
And Brothers is going to work it out is another call of action.
Right.
So if not us, then who?
Exactly.
You know, when it's ready to solve the problems, it needs to be solved by those of us who care the most.
Mm-hmm.
So what I find interesting, Moses and Darren, is that there's this misconception, you know, not only can you not walk through Avondale, is that people don't want to have a change, that they're happy to settle for the violence. And yet, there are those individuals among us who call, you know, the non-emergency number of District 4, and then there's those who are afraid that they'll be labeled snitching. What are your thoughts on that?
When your son is laying on the street bleeding to death because somebody done shot him in the back over a disagreement, then come back to me.
And then
A grieving family wants closure. As a people, how can you let another family walk the rest of this planet with no closure on their loved ones that you or someone had taken away? It's not a right feeling. It's a cowardly act, and it's unmanly.
so when talking to young men, specifically I find that among our youth, and they'll say, well, I'm no snitch. And yet I say to them, well, are you responsible? Are you your brother and sister's keeper? And yes, we are. And if we're not going to toe the line for what's right, what do we toe the line for?
Morality.
Morality. That's a very good thought. So what are some of the other misconceptions you think that people have of Avondale and the work that's going on to change Avondale?
I don't think it's really Avondale. I think the fear is out of us,
Us.
people of color. And I personally will invite anyone of color, non-color, it doesn't matter. We can walk the streets of Avondale side by side.
So that's why I enjoy when I'm out walking, and I'm not a brother, I'm a sister, but I walk with everyone. You know, for those who are within Avondale, outside of Avondale, with all colors. But I think that the work has to start with the brothers. as a sister, I want to follow behind you. I want to stand beside you, but I want to follow behind you. I want you to set the pace, and I'm going to be there to support you in every way. So I'm thankful for what Brothers is going to work it out is going to do. So where we are now with the madness and the futility of what's happening, where do you think we can go from here? What do you think needs to happen today? Not tomorrow, but today.
I think it has to be a change in the family structure. And that's where it all begins with that. That once the family changes, the family dynamic and respect for the family changes, then everything else will radiate from that. The change in the culture, the change in the circumstance and all that. But once we have to restore the family.
Put the man back in the household. That's where the family unit started.
Well, I want to thank both of you. This has been an amazing, it's a short time, and I can't wait till we can have this discussion
Part
again
2.
on air.
Right.
Part 2. Brothers are going to work it out. Part 2. We're in our 3rd year, so we're going to have more of this, and I want to commend both of you for taking the time, the energy, the thought, and the passion to come out on a regular basis to share your information and resources with our youth and our seniors, because we are a community.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
So, this is Sharen King, and this is Inside Avondale TV, where Brothers are going to work it out. Moses Johnson and Darren Thigpen. Thank you, fellas.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ooh, now that was interesting.
I like, y'all hate rappers I write. Y'all hate rappers I stage. Y'all hate rappers I rage. Y'all hate rappers I age. Y'all hate rappers now, hey. Listen, y'all hate rappers, universal rappers, all people in rap, we all equal. Y'all hate rap cause rap's so lethal. Y'all hate rap cause rap is a tool with to capture the youth. Production ad and manufacture the truth. Y'all hate rap cause rap is a threat. Then lost this cause but it's back in effect with no director, with no direction. But it's back on the set. Hey, the leadership try to dust rap all, but it's back on your neck. It's back on deck. Y'all hate rap cause it's the new teacher. It's the new preacher. Raised from the dead, so it's the new Easter. Y'all hate rap cause rap demand action, and most rap now is rap that's ass backwards. Rap that's real backward. Listen. Y'all hate rap ain't politics. More sane in the brain and rap is out of it. Y'all hate rap like rap it don't see, like rap it don't blink, like rap is gon' sink. But if you leave us alone, we rappers gon' think. Y'all hate rap like rap it can't be the #1 movement to get people free. Y'all hate rap like rap is so weak, like rap is so weak, like rap is so street. But rap is much more than what y'all believe. Y'all hate rap like rap is the culprit. Rap put drugs in the black community and told us to dope it. Guns in the hood and told us to focus, left it all hopeless. Y'all hate rap like rap it done failed us, when in reality rapping ain't jailers, rapping ain't drafted, sent us to fight and die for these bastards. Y'all hate rap is not coward, rap is not bowder, a beast in a suit just cause he got power. Y'all hate rap ain't too proud to admit to the fact the gift came from God and so it's not out. Look, no heat be on me cause I don't be on beef. Laying up in the grave, not everybody in grief. You going for eternity, your body be on reach. This situation today is far beyond peace. Look why I destroy life when I enjoy life. If I lose this one, it'd be hard to get more life. So I use what I can, try to do what I can. And since I possess the choice to pick a player to play, I'ma choose who I am. Listen, money is needed, but the way we come at it, I just don't feel it. Cause every minute we talking about how we gotta get it, when the government's plotting on the future of the youth and how they gon' kill it. What's worse, we think it ain't nothing wrong with it, so we go along with it, playing this enemy's game like wide receivers be going long in it. So I hold on to hope, looking through the world scope, but the change is in me. Some hate this in me, unseen power, they wanna break this in me. The same ones don't wanna see people united, so they create this envy. Too much lost life over petty jealousy. It is taking plenty, trying to make this journey with the air in my lungs and some words to breathe. My community, yeah, but in reality I got the whole earth to free. Listen. Woo. Listen.
I'm D'Angelo Boynton. I own Stag's Barbershop, Beauty Salon, and Day Spa inside of Avondale, and I support inside of Avondale.
First game, second game, the first game we lost 14-4.
I'm wanted in 50 states. Can't be seen.
I'm D'Angelo Boynton. I own Stag's Barbershop, Beauty Salon, and Day Spa inside of Avondale, and I support Inside Avondale TV.
That's right, he does. Jesus.
I'm Shonda. I work for Family Dollar, and we're proud to support Inside Avondale TV.
Hi, I'm Sharen King, Community Engagement Liaison with a-cdc. Welcome to Inside Avondale TV. Today, I'll be discussing Avondale Family Group and StartStrong with Karlyn Wade-Richardson. Karlyn is the Specialist Community Engagement, not liaison, Karlyn, it is specialist with Avondale Family Group. You know, this is live. This is what you get. For Every Child Succeeds. Avondale Family Group and StartStrong.
Yes.
So welcome, Karlyn, to Inside Avondale TV. This is what you get when you get live. You get real. So, Karlyn, how are you this afternoon?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
No, thanks for coming in. I know that you were recently on holiday, and we're so happy to see you back. So, Avondale Family Group is the big picture.
So, StartStrong, Avondale Family Group is a program that is offered through StartStrong.
Okay.
And so StartStrong is made possible through a grant from Bethesda Incorporated with support from Cincinnati Children's Hospital Medical Center, Every Child Succeeds, and TriHealth. And the purpose of StartStrong is to engage moms in prenatal care as early as possible. As soon as they find out that they're pregnant, get them to a doctor and check on themselves and the status of their child with the goal of helping them have a full-term birth, which is 47 weeks.
StartStrong was started, and correct me, we were having an issue in Hamilton County with infant mortality. And all of these wonderful healthcare networks came together, decided how can we combat this at the ground level? How do we get to the mothers? Make sure they get prenatal care, make sure that they get home visits,
Right.
and from that, StartStrong.
Right. That is absolutely correct. So StartStrong is focused in the communities of Avondale and just moved into Price Hill.
Wonderful.
And I mean just recently, but it launched in Avondale in 2014. And so what we're doing is we have a variety of work groups that work together to just try to have a robust relationship with each other and with physicians and clinicians and the community to ensure that moms get the care that they need. So, for example, we have a work group that works with the OB providers that aims to provide more information to the moms to make sure that they are getting the resources that they need. And we have really been focusing with the University of Cincinnati Medical Center, Women's Health Center, as well as the Good Samaritan Faculty Medical Center.
There are a lot of partners.
Yes,
but it takes a lot of partners.
Correctly. Those are the two hospitals that we have strongly been working with through StartStrong to try to make sure that we get the word out there.
So since 2014, how many mothers have gone through StartStrong?
So 34 enrolled in 2014. That number has definitely increased. As of today, we've had 15 graduates.
Very good.
I think you have a picture of a graduate that you
Yes.
can show. So we definitely have had 15 graduates. And what I mean by graduate is those are moms that have participated in our home visitation program.
Right.
So Every Child Succeeds, what we offer in StartStrong is a home visitation program. We work with the moms prenatally up through the child's 6 months of life. And the reason that this home visitation is shorter than our typical Every Child Succeeds program is because StartStrong is focused on working with the moms prenatally.
Up until what age of the baby?
6 months.
6 months. So that gives them a great beginning.
Yes.
Really start strong beginning.
Exactly.
Karlyn, here's a picture of you right here, along with
Stephanie Marston. She is the project manager on StartStrong. That was at the launch. That is one of our graduates
and
with
I
her
know
baby.
that graduate.
Yes,
that baby.
yes.
And this is what I want to share with our audience. This particular graduate, whose name is, I don't remember. She still comes back. She graduated from StartStrong, but she feels so strongly about the event and everything that we're doing that she still continues to come back. She is an advocate.
Yes.
She works at a local business, and she's a recruiter.
Yes.
She's always sharing the benefits of StartStrong.
Yes.
And I find that to be really a great testimony
Yes.
for the work that you all are doing.
She had a wonderful home visitor. Her particular home visitor was Beth Heater, and they just built a great relationship, and she's definitely an advocate for the program and definitely tries to recruit other moms in the community to participate.
So we've talked about the objectives of StartStrong. The difference between StartStrong and Every Child Succeeds is?
Every Child Succeeds works with first-time mothers. So StartStrong is aimed more towards non-first-time moms, meaning that they have 2, 3, 4, with however many children that they have. Every Child Succeeds is specifically for first-time mothers. It is also in 7 counties. StartStrong is only in Avondale and in Price Hill.
Well, I want to say that I've seen the work that you do within Avondale, and I can't wait to get over to Price Hill, and it does make a difference. It really does. So the 7 counties. Every Child Succeeds has been founded in what year?
It's been around for 15 years.
So that's why they're in 7 counties.
Right. And also another difference is that Every Child Succeeds works with the mother prenatally up to the child's 3 years of life. So a different type of program, longer, more focused also on early child development, where again, StartStrong is definitely mainly focused about prenatal care.
See, and I think that Every Child Succeeds, especially that first-time mother segment, I mean, a scary time for a lot of women. And to have someone that you know that's going to go the distance with you. Because unfortunately, some women don't have that support within their household. And I attend the meetings, and I'm always really, my heart goes out to those who don't have that support. And then they come to the meetings and they find that everyone there is a holistic view of how they can assist, not tell them, but assist them.
Yes.
And I think that might be that connective tool that is never about, let me tell you what to do, let me show you what has been proven, what works, and how to maintain your child's health as well as your own mental, emotional, physical health. So Every Child Succeeds deals with the whole picture, as does StartStrong, but that first-time mother needs that additional help.
Right.
You know.
And so in order to combine our non-first-time moms and our first-time moms, we created the Avondale Family Group.
Yay.
Initially we had 2 groups in Avondale. We had the StartStrong Mom Support Group, which was for those non-first-time mothers. And then we had the Avondale ECS Parent Group, which was for the first-time moms that are in Every Child Succeeds. And so what we realized is that this needed to be more of a community effort. And so we opened it up to anyone in the Avondale community that has a child 0 to 3 years of age, and all they have to do is live in Avondale. And what this has done is it has allowed the moms from StartStrong to come to a group to meet other moms that they weren't connecting with.
Peer groups.
Right, exactly. And fathers are also allowed to attend. They've always were allowed to attend to the initial Avondale group, but we kind of left them, I don't want to say we left them out in the StartStrong group, but it was definitely more of a group for the moms instead of the dads. So now everyone is allowed to come. Mom, dad, aunt, uncle, grandma, and we meet twice a month.
System.
Yes, definitely that support system. And we're bringing in speakers that the families want to hear from, things that they want to learn about, whether
I will share that
education,
too.
breastfeeding.
Pure lead.
Yes.
They share with yourself and others, Anita, Brently, and they share what they're looking for, what they might be missing. And of course, considering the partners are involved, so much education, so much information, a long track record of success. You know, the partners have been wonderful. I've only been involved for a short time, and I found it, first I'm honored to sit with so much knowledge in one room.
Glad you come.
So much knowledge. And the fact that the fathers break off, I think that's a really good practice, because oftentimes you may not discuss what you might discuss among women,
Right.
that you don't necessarily want to discuss with whether it's your uncle or your husband or boyfriend.
Right. Right.
There's so much more to cover, but can you give us the dates of your meeting?
Sure. So the Avondale Family Group meets the first Wednesday and the third Wednesday of every month. The meeting on the first Wednesday is from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. and the meeting on the third Wednesday is from 4:30 to 6:30. Our next meeting will be July 1st, 12 p.m. and then the second meeting will be July 15th at 4:30. All meetings are held at Carmel Presbyterian Church, which is the church in the parking lot of the Avondale Town Center.
On Reading Road.
On Reading Road, right across from Lexington Market, so you cannot miss it.
I miss the
believe
Family
the
Dollar.
address is 3549 Reading Road. But all meetings are held there, and we would love to have anyone that lives in the Avondale community that is pregnant or has a child 3 or younger. You are more than welcome to come.
You have an event coming up. The Avondale Family Group Health Fair on July 17th.
July 15th.
July 15th.
Yes, we will be doing. I was like, thank you, Shrek. Yes,
I'm here to help.
we'll be having a health fair July 15th at that particular group at 4:30.
What time? 4:30.
Yes.
Wonderful. And we invite everyone out. The focus is 0 to 3.
Yes.
Well, Karlyn, thank you so much for coming out.
you.
See, we got a rough start, but we had a great finish. Well, I want to invite everyone, if you need more information about StartStrong, Every Child Succeeds, you can find it on our website, a-cdc. You can find it on Inside Avondale on Facebook, on Twitter, and Instagram. Let me give that to you again. www.a-cdc.org. And again, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Inside Avondale. So until the next time, I'm your host, Sharen King, with Wade-Richardson. Thank you for tuning in.